Today, I'm gonna get some of the most rare Ninjago minifigures on the planet, and this is the Elemental Masters. This picture right here is beautiful, and the goal is to recreate it, no matter what the cost.
Why is that so expensive?
Another thing I need to do is plan out all the other minifigures I need for my Chen's Island mock. Let the challenge begin right now. We are at my computer now, and it's time to go shopping. I spent at least 4 hours trying to get the best deals on Bricklink and find exactly what I needed. It was hard, strenuous, and afterwards, my keyboard was dripping wet with sweat. For $115 later, there's only one more thing to do.
2, 1, drop it.
Mail montage!
Bruh.
Now that we have all the pieces for my minifigures, we can start working on the Elemental Masters. For Bolobo, we're going to give him his plant staff, and we're also going to rip off that very childish face he has and put on this awesome face with a big mustache. This face looks pretty good from the front side, but if you turn this face around, it looks like an absolute nightmare. Now for Gravis. In the Lego set, he has purple gravity pieces, but to make him a little bit cooler, I took the purple domes off and put on some white domes. And for Midget Bob Ross,
let's just make a happy little sky here.
We'll give him this awesome guitar that he's playing. Now, Karloff and Camille look pretty good, and it's time to move on to Skylar. Skylar is an awesome minifigure, and I also got her ninja mask, and I got a orange hood that we can put on. Shade, another super awesome minifigure. This guy has like really gray skin and super nice combed over hair and dual molded legs, which is awesome. Ash is such a cool minifigure, and the amount of detail he has on his torso and his legs is crazy. He also comes with some sick sand blue hair. Now it's time to build quite possibly my favorite Elemental Master, and this is Griffin Turner. This guy is so cool with his sweep back hair, his sunglasses. He has a rotating head, but come on, who is gonna use this head over the head with awesome red shade? The body is really cool, and I love how he has a ninja star with a clock inside of it. This minifigure is awesome and definitely worth like the $15 I paid for him. We have Mr. Invisible, and this guy is absolutely drip with money. He's got a red jacket, and his t-shirt underneath is just printed money. And then he's got a gold chain around his neck. Either this guy steals for a living, or somehow he became a millionaire. Now it's time for the last two Elemental Masters. For Toxita, my brother already had the minifigure, so that was pretty easy. And now for probably the hardest minifigure, Nero. Now you can find him for like $80 to $100. I think I can make a pretty sick custom minifigure of this. I got dark gray legs, I got Obi-Wan's body and ripped the arms off. Then I put dark gray arms on that. I got this cool gamer's head. For the hair, I got swept back white hair and painted a black streak down the center of it. I am attempting to make all of Chen's Island, and just having the Elemental Masters would definitely not be enough. I want to try to recreate almost every single different character you see on the island. So let's start with the ninja. I got Kai, Lloyd, Jay, and Cole. And to mix things up a bit, I took off all their hair and gave them their original hair just to give that nostalgic vibe. For Kai, I gave him some fire in his hand. I gave Lloyd and Jay jade blades. And then for Cole, I gave him this massive cake that he's holding. I had to make Bathtub Jay.
You're welcome!
We're also gonna make Nia in her samurai form. We also got that dress from the Bricklink order, and we're gonna make Kabuki Nia using Harumi's head. I also gave her some fans. Another half-tube for this mock is Derek, and I gave him a broom. I also built that sick Sensei Garmadon minifigure with an Anaconda tattoo on his shoulder. This island is basically owned by villains and covered with villains, so we need a lot of villains. We're gonna start off with Master Chen, and we're gonna give him that awesome elemental staff. I actually use a transparent green head instead of a red one like the Lego set has. We're also going to get my awesome custom Anaconda Chen that my friend Brick Kenobi gave to me. I'm also gonna build two Anaconda drummers, and if you have no clue what I'm talking about, when they walk into Chen's Island for the first time, there's a bunch of guys just hammering down on drums, and I'm gonna make two of them. And then I give them little wand pieces so they could absolutely be tearing it apart with those drums. And of course we need a couple of classic Anaconda warriors. I gave one of them this really cool sword, and I gave another one the key to Zane's cell. I also made this other sinister looking Anaconda warrior. And of course, we need Klaus with his evil spell book. Oh no, the only page in the book is missing. Who could have it?
Bruh.
On Chen's Island, there's a whole level beneath it where we have a noodle factory, and I want to make minifigures for this area. Our first minifigure is going to be Zane. I gave him his older titanium Zane head and then put on the newer hair. But remember, don't look at the back of this guy's head because it just looks weird. With my Bricklink purchase, I got 4 prison suits. We're gonna get one of the prison suits and make another variant of Karloff. We're gonna get another prison suit and make it a variant of Cole, 2 other of the prison suits, and put tiny orange legs on one of them so that we can make Jacob and Gravis in prison clothes. Now there's one minifigure that I've been wanting for a long time, and this is totally covered with flour, Cole. The only problem was the head had no printing on it. So I had to do an extremely tedious job of painting on little tiny details to make up Cole's head. And once I was done, it looked pretty accurate to what Cole actually looks like. So we've done it, guys. Now since I have all the Elemental Masters, I can recreate this picture that I wanted to recreate for so many years. So I got a base plate and set my minifigures up. Then I put it behind my computer screen and got a desert background.
Wow!
And now we have basically a copy of that picture in real life. Today was an extremely productive day. We made 33 minifigures and all the Elemental Masters. Cannot wait to see you in my next video. It's definitely going to be the most challenging part of this series.
That looks so good.